check out our new website upgrade. Now, News on Demand. Streaming video, a TV set on your desktop. Friendly program guide, and meet the people making the news with our on-demand news interviews. Let us know what you think. It's where you live. It's TSPNTV.com.
And we are going to be discussing today from State Farm Insurance, and we're going to be discussing today the upcoming teen safety program, driving program. You've been doing that for a long time.
Yeah, I don't even know how many years we've been doing it, but it's been 5 or 6 years now.
At least. And because I remember when you kicked that off, and you said, well, we're going to try it this year and see what happens. And it has been a success, a big, big success.
It has. We get a lot of people. We offer free pizza now. That helps draw them in. I don't know what it is about pizza, but you offer free pizza and people come.
You bet. So tell our viewers about it, because this is a very special program, and it's a very important program, especially it puts parents at ease with this program.
Yeah, you know, in 2006, we lost 5 kids in Amador County to accidents.
Right.
And a couple of parents and I got together, and we decided we just had to do something. And one of the things that I did with research is realize that parental involvement is one of the most important parts of when your teens start driving. Mm-hmm. And when your teens start driving, it's also the time they're trying to pull away from you. You know, these are 16-year-olds, and they want to get out in the world and do their own thing.
Sure.
So one of the things that this evening does is we hope that it creates a dialogue between parents and kids. And you listen to a bunch of different speakers. We try to have a wide variety of speakers. We hit the emotional and the educational and all the different factors.
Well, don't you find sometimes that you have to hit with the emotional and
Yes.
kind of hit between the eyes, and this is reality, kids.
Yes.
This is what can happen.
Yes, and some people, it's more the judge talking to them about, hey, this is the educational about, hey, this is what is going to happen to you if
Right.
you break the rules. So we try to hit on all the different ways of talking about teen driving, and then we hope that the conversations in the car going home are going to help everybody get on the same page as far as what's okay and what's not okay as far as teen driving. We have some amazing guests that come and speak. We actually have a new guest. We have County Health Officer Rita Kerr, who's brand new. Bob Hartman's been doing it for many years.
Oh, he's great.
And he's amazing.
He is
I'm
amazing.
really sad to see him pass the torch. But Rita's excited to come.
Good.
We always have CHP Officer Craig Harmon.
Yes.
And he's hysterical. I hate to
Oh.
say, that's such a strange
No,
thing to
he
put in
is.
the two.
He is so funny.
He is.
And he can get his point across, because when you see him, because he's such a tall man. Well, for me, anybody's tall.
Yeah.
But he's even taller to me. And what is so cute is that when he talks to you, you think, he's going to be Mr. Business, this and that. And you see this joking, soft side of him.
He's very irreverent. Yes.
He's wonderful.
He is. And the kids relate to him.
Yes.
For such an old guy.
Yeah. Yeah, really.
Actually, Tina Wurzberger, who lost her son in 2006,
Yes.
Carl, she's actually coming from Texas. She moved to
How
Texas last
exciting.
year, and it'll be good to see her. She feels so strongly about this program that she's driving out from Texas.
Wonderful.
So I feel honored that she still wants to be part of this, because we can't replace her. I mean,
No.
I don't want to replace her.
No, she's a wonderful lady.
And we have Steve Hermanson, who's the local Superior Court judge,
Right.
who's a very good speaker. We're adding the principals of the schools this year, so we're going to talk
Good.
about school safety.
Good.
And I think that's a very big plus. And we also have some kids from the schools that are going to be speaking, the Distracted Driver Coalition. And they do some research on teen driving, and they give some of their study.
You can't imagine, because I go to the Bay Area quite often, you cannot imagine how many people are still texting and on their phone, handheld phone. You cannot imagine. And my husband, being an ex-police officer, he just goes up, it just drives him crazy.
I know.
I mean, they're all over the road.
They are. They're all over the road, and texting and driving. Busters proved it was worse than drinking and driving. Just
terrible.
because, yeah, you're looking down. You're totally distracted. I mean, I'm one of those people who I can't even drive and listen to somebody on Bluetooth. I mean, honestly, the where you're
You
not.
need to concentrate.
You need to concentrate. I had a client who had a terrible accident, head-on accident, and she told me, she said, the only reason I didn't die is because I wasn't on the phone. That's a strange thing, but
See?
she said, I had that much reaction time to move over just a little bit to where the accident wasn't nearly as bad as it would have been.
Oh my gosh.
And she said, normally I'm on the phone. And, and she just,
Well, if you're on the phone, and there's some people that cannot multitask.
yes,
My hubby's one of them. So the thing is that if you are on the phone, well, we're not even going to texting because you're not supposed to text, but where I live and coming down here in pitch dark and deer and fox and animals running across the road, people not paying attention. I mean, it's you're in a sweat by the
you
time
need
get
to
here.
give it 100%.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So I know exactly. And unfortunately, a lot of parents, they just turn the keys over to the kids. Okay, you're 16 years old. Now you're going to start doing A, B, and C. They seem to forget they're still only 16 years old. That's one of my complaints,
Yeah,
too.
there's a lot of factors
Yes.
to that.
So tell everybody the venue
Okay.
and the time and what they need to do.
So we have 2 nights. All you have to do is show up. There's no RSVPs or anything like that. We have Argonaut High Cafeteria on Tuesday, the 28th, just coming up next week, from 7 to 8:30 p.m. And then at Amador High Cafeteria on Wednesday, so we do it 2 days in a row, from 6:30 to 8 p.m. So a little bit earlier at Amador. We have pizza and refreshments.
Great.
And I hope everybody comes out. We can get anywhere from, we've had as many as 150, 200 people. Just
Wow,
depends
that's
on-
wonderful.
Yeah.
So don't forget the 18th and the 19th.
No, the 28th and the
I mean, excuse me,
29th.
28th and 29th. I've got
That's
the kids,
already passed.
I got the kids' ages on my mind there.
Yeah.
But it's very, very important to share this with your child and get in sync. You may buck heads on a lot of things, but on this, you have to be on the same page.
Right.
Because it may not be your child, it may be somebody else's
Right.
child.
And both current and future drivers. We encourage everybody to come, not just current drivers and not just
Sure.
ones that are planning.
And
to get their
especially up
license.
here too, it's important because we have the different seasons up here.
Oh my gosh.
And a lot of kids, they don't know how to drive in
We
some
have-
of the,
We have some of the worst mortality rates in California as far as the roads because they have no forgiveness. If you make a
Yeah.
mistake, you go off a cliff. You don't get to
yeah,
hit a guardrail.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. It's dangerous. And thank you so much. I appreciate it. And with that, we're going to go to Cam and our next guest.
Check out our new website upgrade. Now, News on Demand.